Okay, welcome back. Doing Quake 4 Level 2 on the Xbox 360. And I was kind of surprised. There must be a bunch of new viewers. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a hobby channel. I don't think any ads were run before this video because I don't think any of the music, at least thus far, for Quake 4, any of the sound effects has been copyrighted. If you did see any ads, I apologize. I have AdSense turned off, and this is just meant to be a hobby channel. So I absolutely despise it when YouTube runs ads. Okay, so doing second level of Quake 4. And I thought I would... Let's see. Not sure I remember... Which one? Holy cow, I have a lot of files here, don't I? I think this is it, yeah? Okay, so we'll go ahead and... But, I wanted to talk a little bit about Apple today. Apple is a company I absolutely despise. They make terrible products made by Chinese slaves, children in China. Their products are not meant to last. And it's ironic because my father was a huge fan of Apple products in the 80s.
This is Sergeant Bidwell. We need you here ASAP. We gotta bring the air defense cannon down.
We had an Apple IIgs.
HQ, we can't advance. Dust is clogging the intakes of the hover tanks.
Apple IIc Plus, and they were great products. Those were meant to last. The Apple IIgs was an absolute tank.
We're being overrun. Launch an airstrike on my position now. We copy that. Strike to occur in 30 seconds.
Mayday, this is the USS Patton. We have sustained heavy damage.
And trying to get a word in edgewise is kind of difficult because there's so much action going on in the game.
Hey, this is Sergeant Bidwell. Stop pissing around and hook up with us.
Or at least there's so much radio traffic. But Steve Jobs, who was let go by the company in the early 90s by... Not sure what happened there. By then President John Scully of Apple, eventually brought back in the the late 90s. And it was a move that paid off.
Ground-based troops.
Steve Jobs did return to the company, it wasn't smooth sailing right away. And I'll pin a clip in the, I'll pin a video, a link to a video in the comments section.
So you are alive. Damn, Cortez won the bet.
It's Steve Jobs taking some heat at one of the shareholders meetings.
Just getting started. We gotta take out that air defense cannon, but the strong flyers are keeping us pinned down. There's no way to...
Sergeant Bidwell, this is Boss. I think I found a way to get at that cannon. Can you reach Kane?
Right here, sir.
Good. Kane, go to the strong hangars. Viper Squad will rendezvous with you there. If you can take out the launching base, the flyers won't be a problem. Boss out.
You heard the man, Kane. Get to the hangar. Morris, you're with him. Move out!
But he took some heat over it. And this is, I think, in 1997 or 98, and he told the... it was over a programming issue or a Java issue. So when you zoom in like that, you get it goes to semi-automatic fire. Pretty cool. But Steve Jobs kind of responds by taking the flogging. And Steve Jobs was known as something of a tyrant to work for. That's kind of been whitewashed. People seem to forget. Or seem to have forgotten. Especially with that terrible Ashton Kutcher movie. That Steve Jobs was not fun to... He was not a pleasant guy to work for. He demanded quite a bit of his employees, but he was a visionary. Alright, this is the end of level 1. So go ahead. Save here. We will autosave over air defense trenches. And I really need to purge some of these files. There's way too many of them. Maybe I'll just create a new save. See if I can find where it is. At least the date on the clock is somewhat correct, I think. They're all dated 2020. All the same date, too. Very strange. Let's see what happens if we go to load. Can we find the file and load? Okay, I think that's it. Checkpoint 1 air defense bunker. So that'll be fun to find. Okay, it's all down here at the very, very bottom. Understood. Alright, anything I want to say to finish up on the Steve Jobs rant? He did revolutionize the iPhone. He did revolutionize the iPod and iTunes in general, revolutionizing the music industry, the business side of it at least. And it is painful seeing an idiot like Tim Cook out there, you know, a pretender to the throne, totally lacks the vision that the real Steve Jobs had. And they haven't innovated anything. You know, with Jobs, originally there was the innovation of the personal computer, you know, the Apple, and then of the Apple and the Apple II and the Apple IIc, Apple IIgs, the Lisa, the Macintosh, eventually iTunes, the iPod, the iPhone. Those are all fantastic innovations. Now, what has Tim Cook innovated? He's innovated the nothing. He's innovated the Apple Plus streaming service, which just hires crappy celebrities of yesteryear like Tom Hanks and Jennifer Aniston, and they even dug up old Jon Stewart, and you know, no one's watching their content. But I will say this, they did get MLS right, and they got it at an outright steal too. So that's the only good thing about Apple Plus, is they got MLS. But Tim Cook, total pretender to the throne, no vision. You know, much like Disney is with Iger. Bob Iger, total pretender to the throne, lacks the risk-taking and the visionary skills of a Michael Eisner. So I don't know. I don't believe in the cult of Jobs. I think, you know, the world is better off without a megalomaniac like Steve Jobs. But Apple, the company, most certainly not. All right, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Next time we play, we'll be doing whatever the next level is. This one was pitifully short.